Welcome back. I am so excited to welcome our final guest of the day. Nothing can stop rap superstar and icon Fat Joe, who is now using his voice in a new way, talking to some of pop culture's most influential personalities on his new show on Starz, Fat Joe Talks. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so we have seen you do so many things over the years and conquer the music industry. You've done podcasting. What made you want to take a turn into TV and host and executive produce?
Thank you for the question, but it's always been a dream of mine to have a TV show. So for over 20 years, I've been going back and forth to Hollywood because I'm an East Coast guy, and telling them I would be great on TV and I will win the hearts of America. And so finally, when COVID happened, I started going on my Instagram live and I started interviewing all kind of people and talking. And then Starz reached out and said, listen, we think you could have a TV show. So what's the beauty of it is that the people got to see me in the humblest form of starting and doing these interviews and getting better to where we at now. So we grew together, me and my audience, and it's going to be special, on Starz.
Okay, so that leads me to my next question. We have so many shows out there now to choose from with streaming and podcasts and TV. So, what makes this show different from other interview programs that we might be watching?
What makes it different is when a guy like me goes to a show like yours, I have invisible guards up because I don't know what you're going to ask me. So that limits the freedom of the artist to actually talk 100% honest and accurate. But being that these people know me for 20, 30 years, they trust me and they know all I'm thinking is positivity and I'm not going to jam them up. You, as the audience, get to be a fly on the wall and be privy to conversations you'll never hear anywhere else. And so that's the beauty of this. And we're going to talk about depression. We're going to talk about tough times. We're going to talk about relationships. We're going to talk about politics. But everything is shining the light and bringing the upliftment on the people, where people are going to be able to hear stories that make them feel just like where they are and knowing that they could succeed if this person succeeded.
Now, I know that you're close with a lot of the people that you're going to be interviewing, but how was it that you chose who was going to be on the show, especially those first few guests?
All icons, all American icons, LL Cool J, T.I. and Lotto, Method Man, Buju Manta, Mary J. Blige, J-Lo, Hakeem Jeffries. You name it, these are all icons. And so we're going to have nothing but the icon. This is not the show where you get the whispering dog. This is not the show where you put the food in the thing and then you pull it out and it's done. This is a real, nothing but icons, home run hitters coming up to the plate.
Now, I know that you're going to be talking about the music industry now in relation to what it was like in the 90s when you possibly even collaborated with some of the people that you're going to be interviewing. Looking back now, what do you think is one of the biggest differences in the music industry now versus back then?
Me and Method Man talk about it. Back in the 90s, there was more privacy. And, you had to be like a tough guy to rap. And now in 2024, you can be yourself and be charismatic and tell jokes and have a great time. That's a big difference in the hip hop game. Like if you think about the Brat and all, they was all tough. Everybody was tough. But now we're just cool guys and girls, and we'll just be talking about our experiences through the world of hip hop.
Okay, so then you've checked another thing off your list, right? What comes next? Do you still have things that you want to conquer that you haven't yet?
For sure, as a businessman, as an entrepreneur, but really, this is a dream come true of mine. I've always wanted it since I was a kid in elementary school. And the fact that Starz took a chance with me, go download the Starz app, the Fat Joe Show, and it's going to be incredible.
Thank you so, so much for being with us. This was amazing.
Thank you so much.
All right, you guys. Well, that wraps up our October episodes here at Lifestyle Today. As always, be sure to head to our YouTube channel or our website if you need any inspiration or need a refresh on anything that you saw today or even last week. When we see you again in November, it'll be time to start thinking about Thanksgiving and really getting ahead of the holiday season. I can't wait. We'll see you guys next time.
The proceeding was sponsored by Lifestyle Today Show.